welcome back. Today's episode, truck camping flooring, DIY style, on a budget, modular, easy, functional, multi-purpose. That's all you need. Stick around. All right, gang. So what I came up with, as I mentioned in the intro, budget friendly, simple, modular, multifunctional, simple, easy to build. So what I've got here is I got a piece of indoor-outdoor carpet from Home Depot. I got it in a little bit lighter gray to give me a little contrast. And I guess I should say the very first thing, if you remember from the last video, we did the shelf build. The bed liner, the plastic bed liner, is gone. That thing was brutal on my knees. I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. I'm not going to haul anything heavy or rocks or gravel, anything like that in the truck anymore. So I really didn't need it. They do serve a purpose. I mean, they kept the bed in relatively good shape. Obviously, I got to do some more cleaning as we just got rid of the bed liner. And a few spots I'm going to touch up and paint over, to kind of brighten it back up. The main reason why I took the bed liner out and not putting anything in on the walls of the bed is because I like the illumination factor that it gives me. So I got a couple of LED strip lights I'm going to install. I've got the light right here. And I think between keeping the bed light and between the combination of those lights, I should have plenty of light inside the camper once I'm inside. Or if it's raining or something and I decide to do a video inside there, or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to go with that now, see how it goes. It's summertime here where I live, late spring, early summer, so cold is not going to be a problem. So by taking that bed liner out, I also got rid of the problem of the bed holding water. If you have a leak in your topper somewhere, a window, or you don't have it sealed right and water gets in, with those bed liners, they don't have weep holes in them, so the water just piles up, right? Every bed that I know of has weep holes built into the bed, or there's seams in the bed. They're not just one big molded part. And so what that does, if you do get leaks, water intrusion, it'll leak out those weep holes and you won't have standing water anymore. So just in the event that something haywire went crazy, I came up with a flooring plan in layers, thinking back in military lifestyle, how you keep warm in winters, you dress in layers, right? And you keep condensation down and moisture wicking and all that kind of stuff. So the premise of that is to follow along with that concept using relatively cheap materials that will do everything that I need it to do for the truck camping adventures that I'm going to do, with some fishing mixed in and stuff like that. So a piece of indoor-outdoor carpet from Home Depot, got a whole roll, I think was $25, I think it was, if I remember correctly. I had these old gym mats laying around the house. I was getting ready to throw them away, actually. And I started thinking about this, and I was like, I don't want to buy the insert bed liner rug carpeted thing, $600, $700, $800. And I think for my year model truck, I don't think they make them anymore anyway. So I didn't want to go that route. Decided to DIY it, and this is what I came up with. So you got your carpet, you got your layer of insulation and padding, so it gives you a little softer cushion on the knees. And if I am using this in the wintertime, then it gives me a little bit of barrier between the cold temperature of the truck bed and me, right? And then the last piece here is these little things, and these are called Easy Tile deck tiles. I don't know how well you can see that, but they've got holes in them. And what that hole does is allows me to have some airflow in the back of the truck. So naturally, air is going to come in, circulate around. It can go underneath the floor. So in the summertime, I'm hoping that the air will circulate and it'll go through these holes and underneath this thing and kind of keep things aired out a little bit. So you got some airflow in there, which also help control the condensation. And as we all well know, if you got a carpeted topper, that helps with condensation. Probably won't drip on you or whatever. But just by breathing in an enclosed space, you're putting moisture in the air. If you run a propane stove, that's putting moisture in the air, and all that creates condensation. And in the wintertime, it can be deadly because it reduces the temperature of the air inside, crystallizes, and if you're breathing all that stuff in, and you're in there and you're breathing, you can potentially have some health issues there. So it's a three-stage process, I should say, and that's the approach that I decided to go with. And mainly, well, I shouldn't say mainly, but one of the large reasons with it is I had all these materials here from other projects, whatever the case may be, minus the carpet. I did have to go buy the carpet. But that just gives it a better or more aesthetic look. I also took a piece of this and carpeted the shelf. I mean, if you watched the last video, it was just a piece of bare wood. That's carpeted now. And then the last piece of this puzzle is this anti-fatigue mat. Got this at Home Depot as well. They come in, I forgot what size it is. Actually, it's on there. It's 3 foot by 4 foot. It's not real thick. It's rubber, so it gives you a little grip. But it also, in every truck bed, between the bed and the tailgate, there's a gap. And there's no telling what likes to crawl in and out of there. Mud, rocks, sand, whatever it is you're driving down the road, whatever the case may be. But when you get to camp, you want to try to, lessen the entry points for unwanted. So let's put it that way. And I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but my bed has a dent right here, so I have a gap. So when I close the tailgate, this section of the gap is widened. So I just take this for right now. I tuck it up under the deck tiles. Tuck it up under there to hold it. It holds it over that gap, and I got a little bit of carpet there for the aesthetics. I have some more carpet. I might put a piece here just to give it that little bit more look, whatever the case may be. But other than that, I mean, that's really the gist of it. So sit back, relax. What's the install? We'll get through that pretty quickly. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the install. If you got any questions, comments, whatever, leave them in the comment box below. I do try to answer every comment that I get. Anytime you watch a video, like it, share it, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. And I greatly appreciate it. So until next time, hopefully we'll see you at a campsite. Until then, be safe.